Hi everybody, this is Shane R. Monroe, and today we are going to be doing a beginner's guide to Mar der Toten, the latest zombie chapter from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This was just recently released. We're going to take you through turning the power on, getting Pack-a-Punch up, and putting the helpful robot Klaus together. The rest of the Easter eggs you're going to have to do on your own, but we'll help you through this part. So as usual with these games, there's lots of hidden things, there's lots of secret things, and I'm going to be giving some basic Call of Duty help along the way for those of you who are maybe just now getting into Call of Duty Zombies. So this is the next chapter in the Dark Aether series. And yeah, there's a lot of dilapidated buildings, a lot of zip lines. All of your favorite Perk colas are here. And yeah, so let's check it out, shall we? So unlike some games of zombies where there are ways of completing steps before a certain wave, you're going to find out that before wave 10 or 11, you can't really finish what we're going to do today. So this is going to be a little bit longer of a video. And unfortunately, we're going to be doing a little bit of grinding, but I'll try to keep it interesting for you these first few rounds. So we're on top of this building up here, and you can see the other buildings you're going to be going to, along with, of course, the telltale streak of light going up into the sky, which shows us where the mystery box is, where you can roll to get a random weapon of some sort, usually better than what you've got or what you can get off the wall. Sometimes you get a dud or a stinker, but that's just the way that it is. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and pick a couple of these guys off, get the blood flowing and the money flowing here. If you're coming from other versions of Call of Duty Zombies, there are some differences in the current Cold War edition.
Head scientist of Project End Station.
Blah, 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 blah. Story. So you'll also, if you are coming from one of the older zombies, you'll notice that the mini-map actually has points of interest on it. These are telling you exactly where to go, which seems like sort of a overall cheap thing, but it is helpful. You can see there's two different ways. It doesn't matter which way you go. It all depends on what you want to get along the way. So, for example, if the mystery box is what you're looking for right away and it shows up over here, you'll want to take that door. Or if the mystery box is what you're looking for and it's over here, you'll want to take this door. The cost of getting the power on is 5,000 essence. So you'll have quite a bit of grinding to do. So you could literally, if you wanted to, you could probably stay on this first stage or this first area for 8 rounds, maybe more if you really wanted to. Let's look around a little bit. There are wall guns here, of course, just like before. Some interesting things that you have to turn the power on first, as usual. Let's look around a little bit. There's the Tombstone perk machine. That's recently been re-added. Here's one of our zip lines over. We can afford that. That takes us over to the hotel, which is where we really want to go. There is a workbench here. What a waste of double points. There's a workbench here where you can build things like lethals and special weapons. We're just going to run around and see if there's anything else I need to show you here, and there's not. Let's go ahead and finish these guys off then. So we're going to go ahead and open this zip line and take it down to the hotel. All right, so there's a few things here in the hotel I need to show you. The first interesting thing is this guy. I'm still not sure exactly what it's here for, but you can pick it up. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. There is a secret room right here. Well, it's not so secret. You can see in there, but the door is locked. Getting into that is part of building the Klaus robot. Or Robit if you happen to be from the 70s. Also over here is the stamina up per cola, but again, the power is off. Now see, in these new zombies, they tell you exactly where to go. Look at the big purple arrows, the waypoints on your screen. They're telling you exactly where to go. Don't think that makes it any easier. They're just helping you out a little bit. There's another wall gun here. Gallo, good gun, shotgun. And, of course, hidden all over the place, and I'll see if I can pick one out for you. There are intels. Here's the armor machine, the armor and weapon upgrade machine. That, of course, requires power as well, along with a bunch of cash. Let's go ahead and grind up a little bit here. Unlike previous zombie games, some of the things that are on the ground, you have to actually physically say you want to pick it up. Because you have 2 weapon slots, and your items, you only carry one of each type of weapon. So, in some cases, if you've already carrying the weapon and you run over one of the same type, let's say if I ran across C4 again, it would pick it up just automatically and give me 2. But if there was a frag or a stun or a tomahawk, I would have to physically pick it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and follow the arrows. As again, the arrows tell you exactly where to go, as do the waypoints. But let's look around up here. If you had taken the other direction, the zip line would have taken you this way. Which is fine. You still could have gotten to the hotel, but it would have cost you, of course, to get back in. I found that this way suits me, even though the mystery box is not immediately available to me. We won't probably even be using the mystery box for this video. Here's your speed cola perk machine. One of the other common starting locations... Hey, get down. Get off the... One of the other common starting locations of the mystery box is right here. You can always tell where it might be based on these little icons there, the teddy bear in this case. All right, so you can see we're grinding up cash, and that's what we need to do to get through where we need to go. We might have enough to get through where we need. Ammo refill boxes, as you can see those on the mini-map as well. Here is an upgrade machine. That will be used later. But we're ready to go ahead and get on our way. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light off. I don't really need it. I have my gamma turned up a little bit. You can see that there are some rappel straps that aren't available for you until later once the power's on. This is the big open area East Berlin streets. This is where you want to kite. When you get a conga line of massive amounts of these zombies following you, it's perfect. There's plenty of obstacles to move the zombies around. This is good stuff. When you want to grind, you come in here. Of course, there's ammo cache there. And inside of this building is the Juggernog, which, of course, Juggernog is the key to survival in this game. Once the power's on, we're going to come back up and pick that up. And again, there's a couple more wall weapons and an area that you can't get to until the power's on as well. Enough of this nonsense. Let's go down to the ghost train, or the ghost station. Here you will see these trains blowing by. Very scary. Yeah, and if you're wondering if they'll kill you, the answer is yes. So don't get stuck on the tracks. They also catch on fire any zombies that happen to be down on the tracks, and some of them just jump out of the train, too. We're going to grind a little bit. All right. So you'll hear the trains coming. They'll give you an audible. Down here are a couple of other doors and areas that you'll be exploring later, along with a weapon and ammo cache there. And this door is sort of a roundabout way, a shortcut way later on we're going to use, but we will skip that for now. Getting the power on is our top priority. All right, so we're a couple bucks short here, because the power is right in there, and we need 1,500 bones to get in there. Let's take a moment to look over here at Klaus. So Klaus is this cool robot. We're going to bring his ass to life just like David Hasselhoff in Zombies in Spaceland. He is going to be your protector, and he also serves a couple of other purposes later on as well. So we can't really do anything until we grind up some cash, so let's do that. Now the nuke will help give us some cash. This locker right here is something that you're going to be using in the future as well. Just a couple of points of interest here for you. Now we'll keep the C4. Big bada boom. And over here there is... Sorry, just another circular way of getting back into the Klaus room here. Again, if you're looking to kite zombies, there's always a good way of doing it. There's also a rappel station there. I'm just going to move around here. As always in zombies, the secret is to figure out ways of lining them up so that they all get in a nice straight line. And we're going to go ahead and tidy these zombies up a little bit. Get ourselves down to a low count. Oops, went too far. Let's go open the power. So you think, wow, they literally showed us exactly how to get here. I mean, here's the power switch. Great, let's do it. Nope. Watch this fuse box open up. 2 dead fuses. Now you got to replace the fuses before you get the power on. I'll tell you, there's nothing more disappointing than finding out that you cannot get the power on now. Ooh, armor. Always pick that up if you can. You'll notice there's a blue bar now down there. That's actually a piece of extra armor. Look, there's more of it too. I think we're gonna leave that for now, though. I know it's very dark. Let's get the power on. So in order to get the fuses, you need to kill these guys. These Tempests. They are partial to headshots. They will do terrible things to you, like keep you electrocuted, and that will, of course, drain your power quickly. The Ring of Fire is a great means of protecting yourself, not only from zombies, but the Tempest shots cannot get you while you're in the ring, depending on which version of the Ring of Fire you have. All right, so there is our electrical fuse. We're going to pick that up, but we need another one.
I wouldn't have cavity searched the Tempest, but I guess that's why you're the professional.
I'm going to go ahead and grab this armor. It just topped me off. And I can put the fuse in here now. Let's turn that light on. I could put it in now, or I could have gotten the other one first. Either way works. All right, so we're on round 6. So we're doing okay. No train. Keep an ear out for the train. There's nothing just doesn't make you crazy than getting hit by a train. All right, so our next Tempest is located in here. And once again, they helpfully tell you where it is. Hopefully we'll make short order of it. Nope. And I might go down here. One must be careful. I'm used to having Jugger-Nog and a better weapon, so that guy will probably come out here. There he is. There we go. All right, cool. We have our second fuse. We're ready to get the power on. Let's do it. Well, we're probably going to have to clear some of these guys off first. No, we only got a couple. That's interesting. I don't know if that was an effective throw. Hey, get off me. Oh, crap. Hear the train coming? Of course. Perfect timing. And the trains come from both ways, so even though only one goes by, another one might come too. Be careful. All right. All right, we're clear. By the way, if you go to that ether, it'll kill you. Probably figured that out already. Let's get the lights on so we can do some proper damage here. Fuse, light. All right, now we can at least see what's going on. So now they're telling you to investigate the Pack-a-Punch machine. And it's not just a matter, of course, of walking up and throwing your weapon in the Pack-a-Punch. There's another test of your endurance coming as well. Now, you notice we're on round 6, which is great. That means we're not going to mix the Pack-a-Punch with the level 10 bad guy that pops out, which we also have to kill. So in this area, here's the trial station or the challenge station, where you can score some good stuff. Another weapons pickup. All right, so here's the Pack-a-Punch. Once you activate that, all those guys are going to come to life, and this disciple is going to come out and power them up, and they're going to come after you. And it's a Harry Carey type thing going on. These are gun turret stations, and if the light that they're shining down hits you, they will start open firing on you. Now, the good news is they'll kill the zombies too, and you can actually take control of these machines by throwing cash in, and they will fight for you. But they'll fight for you too, incidentally. All right, so let's go ahead, and there's rubble piles in there too. We'll get to that. I'm going to tidy this up a little bit so I don't have a ton of these guys coming when I activate the Pack-a-Punch. This is also a great kiting area, moving these guys around. Okay, let's start the fun here. All right. If you thought about Blade when you watched this, the original Blade movie, you would be forgiven, because that's exactly what I thought. All right, so there they are, and there is the disciple. He will keep them healed, he will keep them powerful, he will keep them plentiful, and he will steal life from you if he gets too close. so aim for the head. Get him down quickly. And stick and move, standard zombie stuff. Alright, so he's been disciplined. Now all the zombies... Look at that. How fun was that, huh? Alright, so we got a blueprint here as a bonus. Nice, nice. Frag, sure. And now, look at this. The Pack-a-Punch is ready. I have not enough money to Pack-a-Punch. I could add an ammo mod, but we're going to wait for now. In fact, you have to add an ammo mod in order to get in that secret room. That's part of the Klaus setup. So we're going to sit in this area for a bit and grind until I have enough to do my Pack-a-Punch. I think we're down to just a couple of guys. Okay. Dang it, we're just not going to have enough cash here, are we? All right, well, we'll have to start another round. But we're only on round 6. So we have to get to round 10 anyway to get Klaus alive. All right, good. Just enough cash to go ahead and Pack-a-Punch. All right. So we're good. Next step is to find the yellow radar dish, which is hidden in one of these rubble piles. Sometimes you'll get really lucky, and it'll be like the first rubble pile that you look in. Most of the time, it, of course, is not. And, of course, zombies are chasing you around willy-nilly the whole time. And, by the way, there are more of these piles on the other side, so we'll have to make do. Hopefully we'll find it sooner than later. It's just not going to work out. See, that guy just got nailed by the gun. Oops. Man, they're just killing me here. Okay, well, let's get out of there. It's time to thin the herd a little. Yeah, I know. All right. It's got to be a rubble pile with that crap in here somewhere. There it is. Perfect. Got it. All right, the dish is one thing. We need a battery, which the big bad guy in round 10 is going to give us, stim shot. And we need the robot hands. In order to do that, we need a brain rot zombie to open that door for us. So in order to get a brain rot zombie, we have to add the brain rot... Oh, I don't have enough cash. A little bit more. We have to add the brain rot weapon mod to our gun. Let's get that. All right, got it. Get off. So what this weapon mod does is it randomly will turn one of these guys into a companion, sort of a minion, if you will. So he won't attack us. Well, he can't hurt us anyway. But eventually that does wear off. He goes and attacks other guys. That is also the guy that will open the door for us. Unfortunately, he's not going to follow us along, so we're going to have to go up, see he dies at the end of the round. So, but before we fight the big bad guy, we are going to circle ourselves back around. This is where having that door right there would have been helpful to have open, but, you know, listen, we're strapped for cash, and that's just the way that it is. Okay, so... No train. I always say to myself, no train every time I go by. So we need to double back to the hotel. The hotel is what has the secret door that has the robot hands that you need to put on Klaus. So you can see if you look at your checklist, Klaus has 3 items. I am still too short. Here's the rappel I told you would be open once the power came on. And that kind of gives us a little shortcut up here. Cuts a little bit of it off. So what we need to do is we need to go to room 305. I'm just going to kind of go around this way. Going to go to room 305, and we are going to try to spawn. Now, see, it's all barricaded up. We're going to try to kill. There he goes. So we already got a brain rot. We're going to get him in here. Check it out. He's opening the door. I'm going to ring a fire so I don't die while you're watching him open the door. But you'll see he does indeed have the door open. So now we're going to spend the rest of our time surviving this round, and then we're going to go back and look in that room. Probably should have had the healing aura instead, but you know, whatever. It did the job. We don't have Jugger-Nog on board either. I usually pick that up before I come up here. That may be my undoing. Alright, is it nice and quiet yet? All right, it looks like we're down to 1. Let's pick up all this good stuff. And there's the room. Check it out. There's the robot hands.
I think that robot took matters into his own hands.
All right, thank you, thank you. If we take a look at our list, we now have 2 of the 3 items. The next one we cannot get till level 10, so we get to grind. And in the meantime, I am going to haul myself back and get Juggernog before I forget again to put that on board. So we could go this way, right? We could double back down and around. You can't jump over this, by the way. You'll take a little damage as you fall, but it might be faster than going down the stairs. Remember the Juggernog's over here in the little cafe. Bloop. We now have considerably more health and a faster recovery of said health, so we're not going to be a sitting duck anymore. All right, so now what we have to do is grind until wave 10. So let's finish these guys. Oh, I brain rotted him. Too bad. So now he'll sit there and twitch for a while. While he's twitching, let's go look in here. I don't know of anything particularly significant in here other than there is a rappel line up to the top of the building. And there's a workbench in here, too. I'm sure there's something more interesting in here that I haven't found yet. All right, so we are going to grind through the next 2 levels until we get to the big bad guy. And then we're going to get the battery, and we're going to build Klaus. And then I'm going to have Klaus show you where the backlight, or the blacklight is. And that will be the end of this video. That's all I'm going to show you. There's still more Easter egg stuff for you to do. But this gives you a good starting point. What do I got here? Frags? Yeah. Like I said, a lot of kiting happens in here. Look, they'll just line right up in between these vehicles and you kill them. Times 2. I will never pass up free money. Remember, everything in this game, your weapons, your perks, your skills, everything can be upgraded using Aetherium that you get while you're playing the game. And if you're not upgrading that stuff constantly, then you're really handicapping yourself because the game is created in a difficulty manner where it assumes that you're going to be doing that from time to time. And I have other zombie videos that kind of show you about the Aetherium. I probably won't do it in this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and just kill everybody. All right, cool. So now we're going to get the bad guy. This guy, I believe his head's vulnerable, but usually there's so much craziness going on that I just keep shooting until he's dead. I recommend you do the same. More C4. I'd rather have that where I can control it. Here he comes. And, of course, the regular horde of zombies comes with him as well. So there he is. All right, so he has fire. He throws fire stuff. He's heavily armored. Oops. Wasn't quite prepared to get waylaid like that. So what I do is I kill a bunch of zombies, I work on him, and then run. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Rather not go down, if possible. This guy really keeps the pressure on, though. See if I can get these guys to line up a little bit. I've made it to like wave 20. See, look at that. He actually anticipates where you're going to go. He will live across waves, so if you manage to kill all the zombies, he will still be here waiting for you. He will continue to stalk you until he's dead. I think that was my armor, not his. It's so hard to get a bead on him while you're being chased by all these guys. Okay. Got to keep an eye on your ammo, too. Fortunately, being Pack-a-Punch to have a lot more ammo. But it's not uncommon while you're dealing with this guy to just run out of ammo and then you're really screwed. Crap. All right, let's get him done before the next round happens. Okay, he's down. And there is the battery that we were so desperately looking for. That was the whole point of this guy. Now we can go get Klaus. Let's see. Okay. At this point in time, you don't need the brain rot. Crap, I hate when the train comes. Oh, it must have just left. Good. Just so I'm getting ready to go across here. All right, so let's get Klaus up. He's going to fight with us for a while, and I'm going to take him over to that locker. Oh, good, brain rot. All right, so I woke up Klaus. Here's these more disciples. Hopefully Klaus will get his butt up here. Not good. I lost my Jugger-Nog, which is not going to make this easy. I may have problems here. Klaus will hopefully get me up. Come on, Klaus. Hook a brother up here.
That is some impressive hardware.
Thank you.
Take it apart and rebuild it. I'd make a course.
All right. Man. Not having Juggernog is not pleasant. Not at this stage, anyway. Dang. Keep an eye to your other side. They'll circle around, of course, as always. So we need to get Klaus over this way. Good. Come on, Klaus. Let's go. So you can guide him and tell him where you want him to go. Put him right in front of this. Right here. He will fly open, and he will open that up and give you a blacklight. That lets you see hidden things on the walls, and that's all the extra help I'm going to give you. So now you're on your own from here. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got you set up with Klaus, Pack-a-Punch. I need to get. I've got to get Juggernog back online here. I'm going to be seriously screwed. I got plenty of cash. I could even double punch up here. But so typically speaking, it all depends on what sort of perks you're into. Now, Klaus is just running around. He's going to follow us for a while. Eventually, he'll drop off and have to recharge. You can resummon him for $2,000 to hit. So I'm going to rappel up here. I'm going to grab another one of my favorite perk colas, the speed cola. Faster reloading, which will definitely help in this case. Oh, good. I got a brain rot out of that. So at this point, if you're not doing the rest of the Easter egg, it's just time to grind and earn, ramp up, level up your weapons. Remember, you are leveling up your battle pass and everything else, all your weapons. So Zombies isn't a standalone module anymore. It's part of the entire Call of Duty experience. So you're leveling up weapons and getting XP for multiplayer or whatever it is that you play. So that's really cool. All right, Klaus is gone. So I am totally on my own. Now I can get stamina up down here, which I think I will. That lets me run faster. Again, another of those great things. It's very helpful. See the difference? It's a great helpful thing. So these are my go-tos. Deadshot Daquiri would be my next one. Here's the armor machine. If I can get these guys off my back, that would definitely help for me to have some armor and some weapon power up on board as well. But we need to clear these guys out first. Oh, good. Come on, give me. There we go. End of the round. We're going to go here. We're going to upgrade our armor. We're going to put as much weapon power on as we can, and that's it. I can't level anything up. So now I've got lots of armor and more powerful weaponry. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm running like a mean mad dog. Life is good. All right, well, listen, I hope you enjoyed the look at the latest Call of Duty's map. Listen, please, we appreciate your support. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification button to get more videos just like this one. I'm Shane R. Monroe, and as always, thanks so much for watching. Take care.